Is guacamole a fruit salad?
What is the best milkshake for bringing boys to the yard?
Ostriches are dinosaurs.
Don't piss off old people. New game.
What do you mean it gives you Arby's mouth?
Artisanal muck duck balls.
I think they call that autofellatio.
I want to high five a shark.
Welcome to Bar Banter. Relax, have a drink with us as we debate the most controversial topics in the world today.
On today's podcast,
we talk about
we've
The
already
weirdest
recorded
word in the
what's
English language.
the weirdest thing that we just accept.
What's the weirdest thing that we just accept?
What's the weirdest
And
word
how much money would it take
in the English
for you to
language?
get naked on a webcam?
And lastly, how much money
during
would
a
it
work
take
meeting?
to get you to join a webcam on a work meeting? I think I butchered that last one, but first, Andrew Mullis, what are you drinking?
I found this in my parents' fridge. It is a Simply Lemonade spiked blackberry limeade.
Oh, snap.
I've never had it before. I'm waiting to take the first sip. Hold on. It's pretty good. It's a little sweet.
Like you.
little sweet, but she's psycho.
Little sparkly. Yeah, not bad. Richard, what are you drinking?
So I've had my pre-recording Long Island, and so I don't get text my ex-girlfriend drunk. I am not having a second, and I switched to a margarita.
There you go.
Quitter.
I do miss 3 Long Island Rick.
As exciting as it would be to look up Jessica on Facebook and slide in and be like, "What's up, girl?" I think maybe tonight, not worth it. You know?
Okay, whatever. You got, I guess, to get more important things to do.
Well, Tech plays Clemson Saturday, so I'll be sliding into her DMs.
There you go.
Around 1:30 Saturday because I'll be tailgating at 9 a.m. So
That's fair.
Yeah, I have more lines. Travis,
There you
go. what are you drinking?
Line?
Line.
Line.
Line? Line. No,
Line.
not lime. Line.
Line.
Or
This
lime.
is-
Line?
I had bought a mix pack or whatever. This is New Realms Hazy Hopsters IPA. So I'm joining Danny in being a hopster. But it's like hipster, but hopster because it's an IPA. It's called hopster. I didn't make that pun. They made that pun. It's just something we just accept.
Wow. Danny, hi, welcome. What are you drinking over there? Because I will not just accept that segue.
Danny looking around frantically.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God.
I have pumpkin seeds and a butternut squash. So,
All right.
Pumpkin
Look, I'm
seeds
just gonna
and
hop
butternut
out.
squash.
I'm gonna
Pumpkin
hop
seeds
out.
and butternut squash. Pumpkin seeds and
Things we
butternut
just accept,
pumpkin
and
seeds and-
I don't understand it.
Okay. Don't take it.
So, and originally I was trying to keep this a smaller scope, but the more I think about it, it's just slowly expanding. I'm already paying,
That's what she said.
well, for cable, a streaming service.
Mhm.
I am purchasing to view something, and then you're gonna hit me with fucking commercials after I've given you money, and the only reason you're giving me commercials is because I'm still gonna watch it.
But Rick, you can upgrade for an extra $2 a month and not get commercials.
But even some of them, I still get commercials or previews at a movie theater. As much as I do enjoy a preview, like I do like them. I think there's a time and place for them. They're still fucking commercials, and I've already given you money to see what I want to see, and you're like, you're not gonna argue. Sit there and take it, bitch. And
It's true.
yeah. So commercials, I'm just to its core. It makes me angry that I'm hit with commercials after I'm already giving you money to watch something.
I think one of the reasons why we accept that and we just do it is because we grew up with commercials. That was already a thing. And so the major streaming platforms are like, we can reintroduce them. And
but I'm not even talking about the streaming platforms. I'm talking, but even cable. Like I'm
But even
paying for
cable, yeah.
I shouldn't have commercials.
I agree with you. I was going to say is I don't know how well that's going to work in 20, 30 years when the Gen Alphas who grew up with zero commercials, my kids anytime they see an ad, they're like, "Fuck this!" Change, like, Dad, skip it. Like, what's going on? They get super pissed because they never grew up in a world with commercials, and so yeah, that's how they talk. They're very street.
I'm just confused on what point we're trying to make here.
I was just saying, I'm hoping. I agree with you that we accept.
Are you
them, but
arguing that we're not accepting commercials? Or are you trying to downplay my submission? Is that what's happening right now?
I'm saying that we accept them as what millennials, right? That's just what because that's what we grew up with. But I'm also but at the same time, I'm hopeful that Gen Alpha won't accept them and will revolt against them and just like, no, I'm not doing. I'm just not going to give you my money. I don't care anymore.
Yes, the great commercial revolts of 2057.
That would be phenomenal.
Thank you. Yes.
I would show up to that Zoom call naked. Wait, I'm skipping ahead.
Don't do that.
That's my submission.
$20.
Commercials.
Okay. I took this a very different way.
Pegging? You just accept pegging?
No, but close. But close.
She's got to tie him down a little bit.
I just, it's so weird to me. And everyone's just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. No questions asked. That's just how they work. There's a giant 12-foot, like 2-ton animal that their nose can just touch the ground.
You're talking about Drew's balls again, aren't you?
Yes. Drew's balls, aka his nose. And they can also
gotta tie it around my waist.
They can also use it as like an extra appendage. Like yes, there are other animals that have long noses.
I don't know where you're even taking this.
What the fuck is up with elephant noses? Why does everyone just accept and understand? Like, oh yeah, that's just an elephant. Yeah, you have one on your head. There's one on your head. Like, that's not a thing. Why?
Elephant.
How did that evolve? Where
I'm
just
100%
like
pro elephant.
I am too, but like everyone's just like, oh yeah, that's a cool thing elephants can do. No, that's fucking weird. Their nose can touch the ground from 12 feet up.
I mean,
you definitely took this a different direction,
right? We all just accept it as a society.
Well, technically, some people don't accept it because people like hunt elephants for stuff.
Oh yeah, the elephant revolt of 20 of now
and past. I don't know if you've heard of the elephant gun.
the elephant. Elephant revolt.
Elephant. Sure.
Specifically, they're
Travis coming out taking a hard stance against elephants. Wow.
Yeah,
specifically their trunk.
Wow.
I wasn't even prepared for this.
I wanted to also do giraffe necks because why are they that long? That's nuts. I know why.
I would have more readily accepted giraffes than elephants. Because think about it, Travis. Take the trunk away. What does an elephant look like?
That's weird, but like you could have
a catfish.
And then they can't
maybe
eat. They can't. Their heads can't reach the ground. So
you could still have a long nose, like an anteater, right? They have long noses, but they're
don't
not
have 12 feet off the ground.
Right, but it's also not like 3 feet off the ground or 2 feet.
It's just
whatever
so hot, it sags. You know, if it was in
if
it was in a cold environment, it wouldn't be
like the anteater and anything else with a long nose doesn't use it as like an appendage. You know, they just use it as a long nose. And this thing is just like, could you imagine if you could pick shit up with your nose?
I can and I do often.
That's not
often.
That's not. You're lying.
I send text messages with my nose.
Rick got me with that one.
Pixar didn't happen.
You don't like when you have gloves on. You don't do the nose.
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't have gloves on that often. I don't know how often you're wearing gloves.
I mean, it's not frequent, but it's happened enough that I know I do the nose type. I mean, I guess I did live in Kansas, so maybe
I think I'd just take off my gloves.
I don't. Anyways, if you haven't done the nose type,
I don't wear gloves like a pussy.
And if anything, I'm jealous of elephants. That's why I'm wearing the elephant hat.
Travis, their dicks can also reach the ground. Are you gonna get rid of elephant dicks?
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I can't support you on this at all.
Okay. What do
So-
what I don't know. I just thought a nose that could touch the nose that you could use to pick up shit would be really fucking weird. And everyone's like, no, that's fine.
But we had nothing to do with that. So I don't feel like it's something we just accept.
Doesn't mean it
That's
isn't. Doesn't
a
mean it's not weird.
biological. Yeah, but that's not the prompt. The prompt is what's something weird that we just accept.
Yeah. That's something weird.
The elephants have been around as long as we have. Like,
okay.
so we're not just accepting it. They've been around so long that that's absolutely
Just
a
meaning-
normal thing that evolved.
Just is not a now term. It's a that just society has accepted it and has moved on. We accepted it a long time ago and moved on a long time ago. And I'm saying
They existed without society. They've been around
yeah, and then
since before society.
yeah, but someone probably the first person to ever see an elephant was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then someone else was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's just the nose." And like, okay, yeah. And that's how that conversation happened.
I appreciate what Travis is trying to do here. He's trying to turn me and Drew into poachers just to prove him wrong, just to show him that we don't just accept elephants.
Exactly. Yes, that is my
will
goal.
not. I will
It's
not.
the long con.
Yes, I want you guys to prove me wrong. I'm goading you into murdering elephants.
Drew, what I'm so curious what you have now.
Mine is a little more tame and I guess easy to digest.
Are you taming elephants now?
Um,
That's not cool.
High in fiber.
I'm not. Doing taxes.
That is weird. I don't think we accept them though.
The government knows exactly how much you owe, both federal and state, and yet still, every year you have to fill out the forms, you have to file, you have to make sure that all your shit is in order, or they come after you and are like, nope, you fucking did it wrong. Here's the money you owe us in back taxes, or you paid us too much, or we're going to audit you because something seems wrong. If you already know, just once a year, tell me in the mail, give me a letter in the mail saying, hey, pay this much amount and you're all good. Or you overpaid a little bit based on what you were withholding. Here's your thing. Why do I have to be the one as an individual to file this when you already know 100% what I'm supposed to give you, or what I have already given you is too much? That's my spiel.
I do like that point because at the end of the day, I feel like you should just come audit me. Like, not necessarily come audit me because, as you said, like you could probably do it electronically, but like send me a bill or just send me a check. Like you're already monitoring my credit cards. Like you know what I'm spending on. Like
what I feel like we're just, you want to talk about like wasting resources, the people who are checking what you're filing versus what the government says you already owe, that's a waste of manpower right there. You already know. Just combine those departments and have them send me the bill. Or again, like Rick said, send me the bill or send me a check. And then after that, if something is wrong, we can fight it out.
That was what I was going to say is like the system is backwards because it today gives you the opportunity to add deductions that the government may or may not know about. Like if you donated a bunch of money, not that we're doing this, so for us it doesn't apply, but as you have additional sources of revenue that the government doesn't know about, or if you donate money that the government doesn't know about, you can deduct those things or they add up to your taxes, and the government needs to know about that stuff. But in theory, the government should just give us the bill, like you said, and then if you want to
file additional deductions, then
you file it. Yeah. So like it's either, hey, here's how much you owe us, or here's your check. Or an option 3 is file an appeal to add deductions and or additional income, so that way you don't get audited later or whatever. So I'm sure maybe it made sense 100 years ago or 200 years, whatever it was when it came out, but nowadays it's just like, just give me my check. So I agree with that. So we've got, to recap, cable/streaming services that make you watch commercials when you're already paying for them. We've got elephant trunks, and we've got filing your own taxes. Are there any other honorable mentions before we vote?
I wanted to say airline food just for the pure,
What's up with
Old
airline food?
yeah, old
Yeah.
school joke of it.
I thought it was also really weird that there's just like a bunch of living organisms inside my body at all, like millions of them at any given time. It's really weird. We just accept it. It's just like
Phenomenal.
we've got a gut biome of crazy amounts of bacteria that are just like hanging out, having a good old time.
No, I reject that. Actually, I reject that every day. I wake up and I say I reject this.
That's why Rick drinks alcohol to kill.
Nothing
all this stuff
changes, but I just say I reject it.
Oh,
it's like
got it.
declaring bankruptcy. Like,
Yes, that is how you. Oh, puppy.
what?
He's got a puppy. All right, guys, let's vote.
Drew, I need the conference here because I do like your vote, but I like my vote too. And so, just as long as the elephants don't win, I need to know what
Yeah,
camp I'm
elephants
going in.
cannot win.
Whoa, what do you got
So,
against elephants?
I'm wearing an elephant.
Why-
I'm pro elephant.
But you don't
We're
want them to win.
pro-elephant.
You don't want them to win.
They already
We don't
won.
want them to be named the weirdest thing.
Yeah, that's
Just
not
their
something I
noses.
just accept.
Just their noses.
That's like not taking a part of me, Travis. That's like not accepting me at my whole
Look, an
person.
elephant never forgets, Travis, and they're never.
That's
gonna
like if you
forget
cut off
who
my
accused them
scrotum.
tonight. Wow,
What would I be? What would I be without my balls?
nothing to me. Like
Exactly.
to me, you are the balls, and Drew comes with it. Like so,
Andrew,
if your
I'm-
balls are God,
You are everything, with or without your scrotum.
Part of me, Travis. Just
Yeah,
like the
I
trunk
know.
of an elephant.
it is.
But
such-
but so
it
but
is
so
such a
but so
great
is
fact.
so is everything about you.
But anyways, so Drew, do you feel strongly about? I'll jump camp if I need to. Do you feel strongly about taxes? Because
I do. I like mine.
Okay, then I'm on board. Because like
See, I
Honest-
just don't think we accept them in terms of like we
the same
have
way
to
we
do
accept
them.
elephants.
No, because
What?
with taxes, a lot of people don't like taxes and actively avoid taxes and try to get
They
around
still
taxes.
do the
But
taxes.
that's not what I'm talking
That's not
about.
true.
They still
That's-
do them. They just do the loopholes, but they still do them.
Right.
So that means you accept them.
But that's
I
not
do
my
them.
point. My point is not the people who.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
not
Drew.
do
I'm on
their
the same
taxes.
wavelength as you. It's not
It's the
the trying to
fact
get
that
every
we
dollar you can.
have to do them.
Right. Because let's be real, they monitor my credit cards. They
The
monitor
fact
my
that we
bank
have to
account.
file them. It's not the
They
fact
know
that I have
what
to pay
money
them.
I've donated.
I'm fine with paying taxes, whether it's too much or not enough.
Yeah.
Like that's a different conversation.
My
But the
point is
fact
that-
that I have to file them.
But I'm saying my point is that people talk about the fact that the government should just send us a bill, so they don't necessarily accept it.
Travis,
Like,
you're
that's
already
a
losing
common
unless you're
thing.
joining my camp. So just sit this one out.
Well,
Let me and
I
Drew
was
decide on what we're
considering-
voting on.
I was
And
considering joining streaming commercials because
It's not streaming, it's commercials.
well, commercials.
I need to be
Yes.
very clear.
Commercials.
It's
Commercial.
commercials.
Yes,
It's
I
commercials.
was considering joining commercials.
Well, if you are, say so now. If not,
It's my vote that I feel like you have to sway. If you're both against, if
I
you're
don't
both-
have to sway you because if I don't sway you, I'm joining Drew and we're moving on.
But if you're both anti-elephant,
no one gives a shit about your elephants.
We're not anti-elephant.
You-
Travis. You just want to win.
Stop trying to make fetch happen, Gretchen. Like,
Taxes win.
all right, taxes. Sweet.
I'll go commercials. That's fine.
Wow, he
Taxes.
did that after we
Yep.
voted. It's
Yep.
rude. Just rude. Well, then I'll go elephant trunk.
I will
And
say
then-
there's a lot of weird words when you're filing your taxes.
There are.
That's not wrong. Honestly.
It's true.
Tired of weak snacks? Step up to Angry Toothpick Jerky. Too delicious and just a little dangerous. With flavors like original, classic flavor, basically jerky royalty, teriyaki, smoother than your cousin's mixtape, and try our new chili de arbol, sweet, spicy, and definitely plotting something. Find us on Etsy and get 10% off with code BANTER at checkout. Angry Toothpick Jerky. Own your hangry.
Hey guys, what's the weirdest word in the English language?
Okay, yeah, I am gonna go first.
I think
and I don't even know how to,
weirdest is the weird. No, I'm kidding.
I don't even know how to pronounce this word. So give me a minute.
Onomatopoeia.
Nope, it is 29 letters just to mean calling
my.
something worthless.
Mm.
And it's Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
Yeah, gesundheit.
I will type that in the chat here.
Yeah,
So-
type it in the
Thank you.
chat, and then I'll have Google play it, and we can all see it or listen to it.
Yeah, I don't even know, but to me, it's the weirdest word. This is
I
a lot.
had a couple ideas. I think the one I'm going to settle on is the word Q,
That was the other good one.
because there are 4 silent letters.
Oh, nope, we have a different word. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, there's 4 silent letters after the initial letter Q, which is pronounced Q, but they just added an extra 4 letters. It's just kind of funny that lined up behind it, and that's kind of what it means. So I like that part of it, but it's one of those words that's like it's just how you pronounce the letter, but you just added all these other silent letters behind it, and that's real fucking weird. So let me share my screen. Drew, if you want to go while I play this sound. Where is it?
Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
Could you guys hear that?
Yeah, whatever that word is. That word is the word.
Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
I like Flauxinaousi though.
Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
Flauxinaousinihilipilification. The action or habit of estimating something as worthless. Oh, I do that all the time at work.
Yes, but now work that word into a meeting and see what people say. That's Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
Especially if you're naked during said meeting.
That's right. That's right.
Philip. And if I'm turning into a noun, I'm turning into a
Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
You're welcome.
Sinihilipilification. Sinihilipilification.
It is
Sorry, I
weird.
really want to get this.
It is weird. I also like Q.
Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
That's pretty close.
Nailed it, Drew. Your balls are making me proud right now because
My butthole's clenched.
it's the only part of you I know. All right. Anyways, so Q, Drew, what you got?
The one I'm gonna go with is one that I'm a huge fan of, and it's kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
That's a good one.
I think I first learned of it when it was used in Harry Potter way back in the day. I can't even remember which book it is now, but it's basically just some sort of like commotion or fuss, or usually like 2 people, not like a fight, but some sort of like, they're making a big to-do about something, and usually some sort of like argument. And it's one of my favorite words. Or a couple backups. Colonel.
Yep, that was on my list.
Because why is it spelled that way?
It's French.
I know, but why is it pronounced that way?
Why? We've already
there's no R in it at all, Rick.
We've done so many. We've changed so many French words and other words into more English spellings. Why did Colonel not make that list?
Because of its chicken.
Coronel. And then my other one
Go Big
that's
Red.
a favorite, and I guess most of these are like English words that just don't make any sense, but key, as in Quuaay, which is like a kind of like a boat dock, or like a big like stone pier almost, but it's pronounced key, but it's spelled Quuay.
I don't like that one.
So I have a backup for weirdest looking word. It is CWM, but it's pronounced coom.
I don't like that either.
It is
I don't like
It
that.
is a word for a steep mountain valley. And then another word that I'm going to
What
start
about valleys?
using in everyday life
Navel gazing.
is Cali
Ooh.
pigeon, I think is how you pronounce it.
Calipigeon.
Yes, and it means having a beautifully shaped buttocks.
Mm.
And I'm going to start saying she has
Oh, it's
calipigeon.
calipigeon.
Yeah, that word.
That's what I said.
I'm going
That's
to start
Greek.
I'm going to start working that word into everyday life now. Maybe put it on my Hinge profile. I don't know.
That's so crazy. I was literally just listening to a podcast yesterday that used that word.
And also gobblegook.
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook, just a weird word. Fun word.
Yeah,
Fun
that's a
word.
good one.
Anyways,
The
there we
others
go.
I had, facetious is the only word that has all of the vowels in order of how they appear in the alphabet. And then bookkeeper is the only word to have 3 sets of double letters. OOKKEEPER.
Mm.
Very weird.
Because
bookkeeper is one word.
Yes.
But so that's why I didn't go. And then I don't know if this actually counts, but the word fish, but specifically the way that it can be spelled GHOTI. Have you guys heard of that thing?
No.
No.
So I gotta remember exactly what it is. But if you type in, it's a way to show that the English language is so weird that the word fish, if you use different parts of English words that are weird, you can spell it as GHOTI. It's combining the GH from enough or tough. There's your F. The O from women, so F, and then the TI from nation or motion is kind of like an S a little bit. So it's like a SH a little bit. So you can spell fish by spelling it GHOTI. FF fun facts. But
I don't like it.
That's more of just a fun little quip than of actual submission. So we got Q, we got Flauxinaousinihilipilification, and kerfluffle.
Also, one of my other ones is the word which is just AA.
Not to be confused.
Real monsters.
It's a type of lava.
Ooh.
And I feel like it's very apt because if I saw lava up close, I'd just be like,
I like that you didn't submit that as a formal one because that's not the weirdest one. That's the most fitting
It's just funny.
Yeah. And that's how I also feel about kerfluffle. I think that's like a more of a fun word to say than a weird word.
It's still weird.
I'm not saying it isn't weird, but
it's just more fun than weird. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's the way I feel about gobbledygook. Like,
right.
It's just more fun to me. Like, no matter how weird you try and make that word, it's fun.
Right. It will always be more fun than weird. And then Flauxinaousinihilipilification.
Exactly. Yeah, that word.
It's real weird.
It's real weird.
But is it more weird than Q?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop trying to bring the British into this, Travis. I see what you've done recently.
How much
are they paying you? Do you know they're an ad? Don't you realize it?
But it has nothing to do with British people.
Travis doesn't know that the British are ads.
They probably are. I don't know that for sure. But
we definitely have ads.
I'm not saying isn't weird. I'm just saying is just long, hard to pronounce words weird.
Yes. That's why I'm not a doctor.
Especially for something so...
why didn't you do like anti-disestablishmentarianism or something
because
like that?
That is a common, heartfelt, established belief and word.
Or the
stance on life.
What's the word?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
No, that's not word for fear.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
Because they made a song out of it. You can't use that one.
I don't mean that one. Here, I'm gonna put this in the chat because
No, I'm closing the chat and I'm not opening it.
it's the fear of long words. Hippopoto.
Yeah, but that's essentially a doctor word, and doctor words are long like that for no reason. So it's like Latin.
So is Flauxinaousi. Like
no, it's not a
I'm gonna
doctor word.
abbreviate it. It's not. But I'm just saying, it's just like
nope.
a really long word to be a long word.
But it's not a doctor word. If doctor words, you rule out because they're doctor words.
And why do you rule out because they're doctor words?
Because they're doctors.
Because they're clinical and not conversational.
Yeah, that's right. And grumio
that was not a part that at no point did we discuss ruling out clinical versus conversational words.
We didn't have to. I just let you know
Yeah, we don't
stance.
have to.
I just let you know my stance on life. If it's a doctor word, I get puts in the doctor word pile, and I
a lot of words I
completely.
did not put up for being placed in here because they were doctor words.
Yeah,
I'm with Rick on this.
yeah, it's a doctor word. It just immediately gets removed because I won't be able to read it anyways with chicken scratch. So
You can't read your submission either because it's too long.
I can too.
Go for it.
I can't pronounce it, but I can read it.
Fair, I can.
And you
can't
can't prove otherwise.
That's right. I guess he can. He played the clip, but
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's what we're going Flauxinaousi.
that's right.
I'm just gonna abbreviate it because
Boom roasted.
I got it once. That's all I'm gonna do. And you can't pay me
You're gonna have to-
enough to do it again.
You're gonna have to wake up early in the morning and queue to get one over us on us, Travis.
I think I could. I also like how the last topic is money related because that ties into the last call.
Nice.
I need to go.
Totally planned that.
That's right, you did.
Hey, real quick. You listening? Cool. Do me a favor. On your app, wherever you're listening to this podcast, there's a button to follow or subscribe or some sort of a notification type bell. Whatever you do, don't click them. Don't click those buttons. Don't do it. Or click it. Whatever it doesn't matter. Just fine. It's fine. Just click it. It's cool. Just do whatever you want. Preach.
Guys, our last topic this evening. How much money would it take for you to join a work Zoom call naked?
I have a few
Not as much as you'd think.
clarifying questions before
Okay, let's get into it.
we do this. Is this
What's the presentation?
my first one? Is this our individually our current jobs, or is this just in general, not specific to us? Because
I
that
think-
changes my answer. I feel like.
I think it's specific to you. I think because I think this is a personal thing regardless. So let's make it specific to you.
I would like to know what level of presentation I need to be at during. Like,
Rick wants to
am I
know if he just
standing
needs to be
fully
full
erect?
mast,
Am I just happen
or
to be
half
sitting
chub?
naked? And I'm like, but you only see like this portion of me, but I am naked.
I think this is a planned thing where you
I'm
are
in a
fully,
Superman cape on a mountaintop. Okay.
as long
I'm
as
Captain
as long
Morgan
as
unit,
as
essentially.
long as you are fully frontally exposed.
Yes, got it.
The additional parameters.
The way I
around that-
flash Publix every morning is the way I need to.
Correct.
Got it.
If you want to be in a pose or in a certain state of flaccid, go for it.
Rick, as he comes out of the elevator, just hands on hip,
Yeah.
swanging.
Yeah. If you want to be swagging, that's fine.
There's not a lot of swagging going on here. But yeah, okay.
But as long as it's visible and I would say for a length of time that 75 to 80% of people on the call would notice.
Right, we're not playing the pause game. Like
Yeah.
it's not a
You're not doing like a on-off camera thing. You're not like I did it for a
You're
second.
presenting. You
Yes.
have a speaking part.
Yes.
Yes.
I am now talking and my picture
Camera's
is
front and
highlighted.
centered. Yes.
I'm the main speaker. And everyone that happens to be looking at the screen can see what I am presenting.
I hope you trimmed up.
Correct. Or not.
I would not actually. I would go the opposite. You get full. You get
You
full,
want full bush.
You get full
Just
bush.
little.
That's right.
Just peeking out.
That's right.
So how much money would it cost? It might be a little different for each of us depending on our jobs, but
I still think I'm gonna give two answers.
okay.
Because I don't do video calls at my job.
Fair. So $2.
Yeah, so it would never happen, and I'll take whatever money I can get. If I did have to do a video call at my current job, I feel like I'm the most likely to get away with it without repercussions.
It's true.
And would actually probably be found funny
Yeah.
to a certain extent.
You'd probably get more of a slap on the wrist from HR than me.
We
for
really
sure.
don't have HR.
See, that's where I'm going with my answer too. This
Yeah.
is not really an HR.
Yeah.
My direct boss would think it was hilarious. My two other coworkers would be like,
There's Drew.
one of them would be a little bit aghast. The other one would just be like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Good.
Yeah.
So aghast. Well done.
I think it'd be pretty low, around like $1,000
Wow. Okay.
for
Wow.
that. And then my second answer, if I worked in a more corporate environment where like Zoom calls were like a daily thing that I had to do with, let's say, average like 5 to 10 people, I feel like this is going to end my job.
Yep.
And there's potential for lawsuits with it, like sexual misconduct, that type of thing.
Yep.
So I think it would have to be quite a bit. I think my minimum is around $100,000.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll jump in now because that's my situation. Corporate job, like not one Zoom meeting a day, 5 to 6 Zoom meetings a day where I'm around a minimum of 10 people, like sometimes 70 people.
I would
Lots
love,
of people.
Travis, before you go on, I would love for you to go on like 5 a day, do the first one in the day completely naked.
Yep.
And then act like nothing happened. You were completely clothed and normal the rest of them.
Yeah.
Or the reverse, start fully clothed and then each meeting
just
slowly remove an item, like remove one
off.
item.
Yeah,
so by the last meeting
sure.
you're naked.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm of the mind you hit everything I was gonna say, Drew, except one. One is gonna get fired. 2, legal repercussions. The other one is I may not be able, because of the legal repercussions, I may not be able to find a job again that provides for my family and my current lifestyle. So I think you said 100,000 is what you said.
Yeah. And this is me assuming they did not record it. So if I go to a different job, there's nothing but me versus them as far as my word.
Right.
I'm assuming the
if
worst.
allegations were to come out.
I'm assuming the worst. I'm assuming there's evidence. It's clear that I did this and no one's ever going to hire me again. I'm swinging big. I'm saying 20 million.
Jesus.
Okay. I thought 10.
I can probably get 10's maybe a little bit more, but like, again, I got family, I got house. If I wanted to maintain the lifestyle, I'll be able to get maybe like a bartending job. Which, you can make good money bartending, but like I can't get another corporate job ever again.
You could become a stripper depending on how good it looks.
Could become a stripper. That's true. So there would be ways for me to find work and make money. It's just, my options would be limited. And so therefore I'd want to have some sort of reassurance that I would never have to work again. And 20 million would ensure that for sure. So I'm going to say 20 million.
I'm not mad. So I'm more Drew's line. Like a current work situation, a private company, we don't really we have an HR, we kind of don't. Given the workload and high turnover, I feel like I could probably talk out of it. So in that sense, my low ball is like I need a year's salary because I'm still assuming I'm going to get fired, but I don't think like I'm assuming I'm not. No one's suing me or whatever. So like I basically
you gotta lay low for a minute.
I just need a year's salary to cover the job hunt, and knowing that I don't necessarily have to take the job, like that's that. And then if we're factoring everything else, like give me, and I'm much lower than Travis, like give me
I assume so.
5. Like honestly, if you gave me $1 million, like I'm stripping immediately.
Okay.
Rick's got a whole tearaway outfit.
Yeah, like Fire and Fridays. There's there's Naked Thursdays. I don't know. So,
so are you formally submitting $1 million? Is that a year's salary for you right now? Is that what you're saying?
It is not. So if you gave me $1 million, and it's probably even, I will submit $1 million.
Okay,
because I'm not even thinking twice. I'm immediately doing it.
Right.
At a year's salary, I'm still potentially thinking about it. But honestly, like I probably would, because essentially like I'm doing less work for the same amount of money, and it's just a paid.
That's true.
It's a paid vacation, assuming no fallout. So honestly, if you say
legal fees, if you pay my legal fees on top of,
I'm assuming I'm coming out net a year's salary. So if you want to factor in legal fees and all of that, like whatever it is, if I come out positive a year's salary, I'm probably doing it.
I was thinking, because like in theory, assuming all that happens, I don't know how much all of us make. I would assume that $1 million would last each of us roughly 10 years. If you didn't have any other work.
No, I'm laughing just because I know what last call is. That's why this is funny to me.
I love that. I would say I would like to assume that $1 million on average would last all of us about 10 years, plus or minus 2 or 3, 4, whatever.
Sure.
So I think $1 million, it's probably a little low for me because the family and house and all the other stuff. But like for the average person, if that's kind of like, if we have to like pick one, I'm not mad at $1 million. I couldn't do it for 1,000.
Find something.
Because you could still, like, I heard everything you said, Travis. I understand why you picked your number, but you could still support your family reasonably on $1 million living off interest. Like it may be, like you've already mentioned, like the caveat of like same lifestyle stuff like that.
Yeah, put that into investments.
Right. But yeah, I think $1 million's not. If you started with I got it naked at work, and then you immediately said someone gave me $1 million to do it, I would not even think twice. Like, yeah, of course he did.
Yeah,
like,
I would do that too.
Yeah, of course he did.
At that point, Travis, you just double down and start an OnlyFans, and
exactly. And then I
support yourself.
And then
you've turned it into a career.
And then I get the other 19 million, and I'm set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that was the 20 million was for life, not for 10 years. So
I will murder Mandy tomorrow if you gave me $20 million right
now.
Like
I will Rick for $1 million, I'll help you.
I will do a lot for $20 million.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would do it for free, but I would expect some sort of
I get what you're saying.
Rick, I thought you were going to come out much lower than $1 million. So I could accept $1 million. For sure.
No, yeah.
I think that's a number I think we all could agree on. 1,000, Drew, I couldn't do it for $1,000.
Like
you're in a different situation. You're in a different
situation.
If you were telling me I wasn't going to get fired and like nothing was going to change my life, like like $20 would probably do
I fully think
$20.
that if I did it tomorrow, or not tomorrow, if I did it Friday with our normal weekly meeting, and was like, hey guys, I can't come in today. I'm still sick, but can I Zoom in? There's a 90% chance I would not get fired.
Right.
If I Zoomed in.
I'm feeling
was
60%
completely
of
naked.
job. So yeah.
100% for mine. So
yeah, with very, very different work life structure.
Okay. Yeah. I'm comfortable at $1 million. I think
if someone didn't rear end me on Monday, maybe I would say a little less, but potentially having to get a new car payment.
Hey, me, Travis. This is going to be a bit of a long one, so I'm going to cut it short here.
Stay tuned next week for a full episode, last call, if you want to call it that. Be sure to follow us on the socials at @_barbanter. New episodes every Wednesday. We are sponsored now by Hangry Toothpick Jerky. Find them on Etsy. Type in Banter at checkout for 10% off your order. There's a link in our description to support the podcast directly. And just remember that this is our podcast and you're just along for the ride.